Perfect. So they're in game, and we are casting a T90 community game, even though I'm not T90, and this one isn't really a community game, it's a team game. But whatever. So this will be. What map are they even? They're doing Arabia. I wanted to cast like a serious, like dumb troll game. I didn't want to cast something serious, but that's just how it is. In the green, we have Grim Gerbil deciding to go full Harry-T tryhard mode and do a Mongol flank, and he's playing as the Mongols. In the blue, we have Turment, who he has a silver trophy. He needs to earn the gold on Art of War so he can get his gold trophy there and flex on everyone. And he is playing in the blue as the Malians. In the orange, Hugo, and he's playing what, orange? As the Huns, there we go. And the last player on the North team. You're popular in Discord today. That's right. Has nothing to do with the fact that I'm in like have like a bunch of different channels and everything, and it's popping up and it's like announcements. It's on 100% my personal popularity. In the yellow, we have Flux, and he's playing as the Mayans. So the North team has gone full gross tryhard mode. Hopefully the Southern team has done the same. Okay, yeah, good. So they're going mirror civs. Well, no, they're not going mirror civs. They're going different civs. And we have, what is this? Panda playing in the teal as Brits. Britain flank, Archer civ, that's good. And King Boo and the Ethiopians. So hopefully King Boo won't try and trash or do any of the annoying stuff that he did yesterday. That'll be funny. Yeah, they normally play random, you're right. In the gray, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Pointy Boy, and he's playing as the... Wait, did I introduce the teams the wrong? Oh my god. I am so terrible at casting team games. I literally, like, I thought it was teal, blue, orange, and yellow. Or green, blue, orange, and yellow. It actually is teal, purple, gray. Wait, no. It's weird to have a serious game. Wait, no, it's red, orange, gray, and yellow versus this side. So I was wrong both times. It doesn't matter. The start of the game is basically the same anyway. So the flanks is... the flanks are Pointy Boy as the Lithuanians. We're gonna take it from the top. And Hugo as Huns. They're in the same team, even though I thought they weren't. And then the yellow, we have Flux as Mayans, and in the red, Panda as Italians. So that makes it one team. Okay. And their opponents, who decide not to use team positions to make it really complicated for me and be annoying, are purple. It's a call up to live play. Yeah, I should do that. But you know what? I don't know. I feel like kind of just like casting the game like normally. In the purple, we have King Boo playing as the Ethiopians. And the other flank for the, I guess the northwest team would be Turment as Malians. And then, like we said before, green is the Mongols as he's Grim Gerbil, and Panda is Britons, and he's in a teal. So we've done it. We are officially a procaster. Turment using his 6 scout micro to dodge the TC fire. He better not leave a scout there, though. It can be killed by orange. Oh! That scout can be 2-shot. And then orange's scout is weak as well, so I don't know what happened in this side of the game during the beginning, but we'll definitely follow this. Warlord coming in now, very clean for Hugo. Yeah, this scout is probably dead. Orange just needs one more hit, and he may just be able to get that before he gets back to Turment's DC. But yeah, no, so Orange doing the smart thing. He doesn't want to lose his scout, which is very important at this stage in the game. So look at the players. Hun flank, so this... What kind of build is this? This is a weird build. I would almost say this is an... What's this pop at? Is it 19? Usually you don't have this many on wood unless you're going for an FC or something. But he could be going archers. Maybe it's like a Hun's Men-at-Arms build? Where's this villager going? Okay. So maybe he's going for like a Hun Men-at-Arms build or something. But I've never really seen that. They're not really the best typical MAA in my opinion, but we'll see. Like, I would almost say this is Men-at-Arms, but he's Huns. Over on the right, Pointy Boy. Woof. Hugo's good with other builds. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, because I know Hugo it seems like a good player, but they're like I'm not sure like what they're going for, but we'll see. Pointy Boy going full YOLO Waller Boy, and it looks like is he Mayans? No, he's Lithuanians. That's interesting. I'm curious why he's doing that. He is a flank player, so we'll see. And over here, does this villager have Loom? Yes, it does. And Panda is walling up. And looking at Panda's start, it would appear he's going for a sort of FC. Yeah, it's like right amount on gold, so probably an FC from Panda. Yeah, he's got finishing his wall now. So I would say that the southeastern team definitely seems to be using more teamwork. You could see the team wall coming up there, flaring for the team walls. Except Pointy doesn't seem to care about team walling. And they can team wall this. I mean, Red has a difficult wall, but they can wall right to here fairly easily. But Pointy's just walling hard, and maybe he's just trying to go up or go for an FC as flank, which is definitely a risky strategy, but he is stable. Yeah, I don't know. Because this is very late for scouts. Usually you want your stable up by now. And yeah, I don't know. Over here, though, the wall definitely is coming in. Yeah, Hugo needs to wall the right-hand side of her map, though, and she really can wall in this other gold as well, which is nice for her. Yeah, I don't know. Not really a ton of action, though. He's kind of far. It's super fun, though. Oh, what do you mean it's super fun? First game of the day? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know what point he's doing. He's making scouts now, but this is extremely late, and if he goes to purple... King Boo is having none of it. This is like such a tiny base, man, but he's walling hard. He has his archers out. Yeah, once King Boo gets like 6 archers, Pointy will need a good amount of scouts to really counter that, and King Boo can just add in a few spears as well if he sees the scouts coming, so I don't know what Pointy's trying to go for. Yeah, oh, FC is flank. Yeah, that could be fun if you don't get pressured. I mean, really, if you look at King Boo's base is in a really weird spot. He's really far out. Like, he's not like you would think he'd be over to the left more or something. But I don't know. Pointy's going to hit him now, and I mean, once King Boo's a blacksmith up, which he really should get up soon, can get fletching. But even 6 archers now, these scouts don't have any upgrades, and he should be able to defend with that in his walls. Over on the right, scouts coming in for Tournament. I should change the stream title, actually. It still says Sudden Death Troll Games. So I'll just say, like, Comedy Game. There we go. So that's better. Well, it's not letting me update it. Actually, they didn't finish their wall. So these scouts can come in for the other team. Orange, like, I don't know what they were trying to do here. Oh my god! This is a crazy wall. Look at this wall. Like, they're trying to wall, like, all the way out here. I don't know what Red's doing with this wall. Like, this is really odd, if I'm being honest. But they did finish. So 1 second, I'm upping the stream title, then I can see the chat. Okay, it's not letting me update the stream title. You got my hopes up, 11. Well, maybe that's what I do. But holy scouts, look at blue. I feel like these scouts rush is kind of delayed, though. Like, he was in here earlier, but he'd have to want to run all the way around here, and even even if they do that, I don't know what Hugo's, like, what she's trying to do with this wall. Like, look how far out this is. Scouts killing off Green Scout there, and Apparently deciding, okay, yeah, they're going for the villager now. Can hit Tournament, and this really is an oversight from Tournament. Like, this wall should have been up already. I don't know what blue is doing with their scouts, though, because actually that is open, so orange really should wall that. She deleted the wall so yellow can move out. They fully upgraded Mayan archers as well, so that will be a threat. And Tournament doesn't seem like they're having the best game. Their scouts really haven't done a lot. I don't really see them doing a lot more either. Like, they're... Oh, now as I say that, Pointy, dude! Pointy! What are you doing? You could have doinked that scout as well. This is so sad. Ah, man, poor Pointy. And over here, the archers are about to come in as well. He's walled very heavily, I'll give him that. He's on his way up to the castle age, but... I don't know what that fight was. But I don't think that blue can take this. One of these scouts was weak. There are 2 spears out. These archers have upgrades, and yellow's coming in over here as well. It's not looking good. Meanwhile, over here, King Boo has his his base, which fits on one screen. This is something out of a campaign, man. This is like I don't know why Teal Scout is in here, but like this is so cute. Look, he has his like farms there. His lumber camp, which are really inefficient because he has all of his villas in this one, but whatever. He's just patrolling. His team has walled him out. Like, his team is just on a team wall on the other side of the map, and he has like this little... it's an MBO base. But no, like, literally look at the map. Like, this is his team, and he has like this little outpost. Like, that's his base. Pointy has decided to wall out. Actually, it looks like this Ville got... This could be really bad, actually, for the southern team, because... The archers from King Boo have gotten in here. They didn't finish their team wall. Pointy's okay because he walled hard and he's in castle, but Red could be in a ton of trouble. On the other side of the map, that was a misplay. They should have engaged those scouts there. They ran by them. It looks like Blue's kind of holding. They had to force a tower up, but they got their wall up, and I don't think the army will get in here. Yeah, the walls are coming up now. And it looks like, at the very least, Panda can hold here. Or at least trade evenly, so we'll see if the players can micro. I feel, though, that the bad play by the... I'm sorry, I'm looking at the mini-map. Look how dense King Boo's base is. I keep coming back to this, but, like, on the mini-map, it's just, like, a blob, like, right here. Like, everyone else is spread out and walled, and his base is just, like, boop. But anyway. Speaking of King Boo, he has to be careful. He doesn't want to lose all his archers here. Mangadai out now for Grim. So Grim's up to the castle age as well. We didn't talk about this, but gonna make quick work of those archers from Hugo, and looks like they're gonna try and push it into Hugo here. She's protected by Flux, who has a good amount of archers here, but yeah, a ton. So as long as Flux gets up the castle age, and they are on their way, they can get into... It's an ink flop, bro. Yeah, no, it's true. But unfortunately, King Boo's base is about to get wiped off the map here, and or not his base, but his army. Surprisingly, he has the score lead for his team, but he's about to lose his whole army, and I guess he's picked off a few vills, but I'm not really sure if this was worth it. Pointy is just cleaning up now. So I don't know. I don't know about this. I guess Turman's still trying to make use of these scouts he had laying around, but I don't know about that. I feel like the southern team's definitely ahead. Not by a lot, but I mean, look at Pointy's score compared to the entire other team. Like, he's so far ahead. He got the castle really early. He has 2 TCs out, and he has a good amount of knights, which do a +2. He's playing very well, and I mean, if he kills King Boo's archers before he gets into castle age, that'll be huge. So he definitely should engage this. King Boo, he doesn't have crossbow coming in. Pointy, engage. This is a disaster. King Boo doesn't have crossbow coming in. He had another archer coming out first. This is awful. King Gubu drops the second place in his team. He could even drop the third. He's forced to garrison his TC. Yeah, so crossbow comes in now, which so many archers went down there unnecessarily. And I think Pointy only lost a scout. I don't think he lost a single knight. So that was a terrible fight for King Boo. Over here, it seems like they're holding. I don't know what Green's doing. To be honest, Castle Age Manganized Mongols aren't really the best choice. They're okay. But I feel like Pointy can still take this if he micros properly. Then again, though, these do have a lot of upgrades, and Pointy doesn't have as many numbers as he would like, so I don't know. But anyway, this house going down here. To be honest, Yellow needs to be careful. Like, he could still they could still get flanked, and it looks like that's gonna happen. I don't know why they're not taking this fight. They can wipe out those archers easily, but. And Green doing the normal pocket roll. Grim's trying to run back and forth. So this is, I still feel the Southern team's ahead, but it's definitely close. Like, looking at the scores, King Boo and rather Hugo definitely has fallen behind. So I think that is the weak link on the Southern team. But granted, like, she is being protected by Flux, and if she can boom, then maybe she'll be in a good position. I don't know. Is this tower garrisoned? There's a yellow crossman in that tower. I don't know why that's there, but you know, she's booming. She has 3 TCs, so maybe she can get back into the game. King Boo, though, I think is hating his life right now. And where's Teal in all this? Teal doesn't have military. Teal's Britons. Teal needs archers. Teal's army is over here, and it's only a few crossbowmen. Oh, Hugo is a he. Oh. Yeah, I thought Hugo was a she. But regardless. I mean, King Boo's microing well, but he's about to get wiped out. And Teal doesn't have anything. I don't know what Teal's doing. He has the highest score in his team, but he doesn't have military come here, and King Boo's getting wiped. Yeah. He has a second TC up. The ink plot is expanded. He has actually his 3rd TC up, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought, but at the end of the day, actually, you know, I say that, but he didn't really lose too many vills. Never mind. Well, yeah, I don't know. King Boo didn't really lose too many vills, and I mean, Panda is just really throwing away way too many crossbow to the TC, so it's not ideal for King Boo, but he's not like out of the game. I thought he'd be in more trouble than we realized. Yeah, I agree. Panda should just walk right into here. I mean, look at his gold. That's what I'm saying. You're right. Kill the Goldvilles. Like, they're really isolated there. And I think if Panda just walked back here, they could do way more damage. Because King Boo didn't have the numbers to clear that up. Actually, Grim is coming in now in the south, and he's going to hit Panda at home. Panda's on 2 TCs. Yeah, that forces Yellow to come back. And as Yellow comes back, Blue pushes in here. But Hugo has gotten the castle up, so I think they'll be okay. I was gonna say it could be trouble for Hugo as Yellow's out of position, but I think Hugo's plan is just to wall and boom, and he appears to be succeeding in that. This castle will defend. This is in a good position. It defends his stones and some of this farm space here. This area of his base is still kind of vulnerable. I feel like the North team could push in here and do damage, but the North team I think is taking the lead now. Just because of the I feel like they did a good job countering this raid here. King Boo seemed to rebound nicely. He's really booming well. And, you know, this raid back here seems to be just distracting them, which I think is most important. They need to just distract while the other team pushes in here. A lot of knights out now for tournament. I think blue and green together can do a lot of damage. I still don't know why Teal has army over here, but blue and green together, they can run in, and there's actually... This isn't a hole, but they can clear this with a villager if they wanted to. I think they should try and run into yellow, because yellow hasn't been touched in a while. And yellow's army is slow, too, so it would take a while for them to get back, but... Really solid rating from Grim. Yeah, Pony has to come back as well. This raid has done a lot. Just passing? What? Pointy! Dude, Pointy. He's a great player, but this is the third time he's done this. He hasn't noticed when, like, he needs to patrol. He's not patrolling his army. It's the third time. You could have ran right into that and done so much damage, but Grim's gonna escape again. And now these units shouldn't follow at all because they can get sniped. And, I guess he notices that now, but big fight over here between blue and orange. Looking at the upgrades, orange does have the upgrade advantage with the extra attack, so I think blue should fall back, especially with yellow here as well, to reinforce the crossbowmen. And orange is building a second castle. Or actually, that's a yellow castle here in the stone. You know, maybe... Actually, this will be a really good fight. And they don't know the castle's going to go up soon, but they should engage this, I think. And it looks like they will. The knights are a bit out of position. Blue is acting as a good meat shield. The Mangonite are going to clean up this up, I think. Are they? I think I just... Never mind. Never mind. Wait, who's winning? No, orange is winning. Barely. Never mind. Yeah, Castle Age Mangonite are not that good, man. They really aren't. Like... Alright, I can't read that fight at all. But also, kudos to Flux, because Flux did make it back in time, or else I think they could have kept engaging and tried to deny the castle. So, Flux did get their army back in time. And back over here with crossbowmen. And it seems to be kind of a Cold War here. I mean, to be honest, I think Panda can make a few... someone needs to make Siege, and I think they can start pushing this, because all King Blue has is crossbow. All Teal has is crossbow. Now, Teal's a castle up here, which will help with him. Obsidian arrows. That would be so funny. It would be really helpful, too, if they went for that. Flux is Mayans, and with that many crossbow, he could just melt buildings. Really close game. Really close. The North team has pulled ahead. Yeah, if they went to Arbs as well. Hugo's actually on their way up to Imp. So is Yellow, and so is Teal. And Red. And Gray. So... It looks like the Southern team will be into the final age earlier. That's a ton of Mangonite out for Grim Gerbil, though, man. He is just killing it. Needs to be careful not to lose them. But if Green gets to Imp, which admittedly it's not there yet, and he's not even close. He needs a lot more food, and he doesn't really have enough on food. But I mean, these Mangonite, if they were upgraded, he could do a ton of damage, and it looks like Panda's about to be in a whole ton of trouble. Yeah. Panda, you better wall, dude. You better wall. I don't think you noticed yet. Those villagers are dead. They have no answer to this army here. They could lose a lot. And the other team isn't running back to help. No, they need to fight. Like, and they should let that monk live. Yeah, he's dead. I guess Pointy's trying to get the relics, but it looks like Yellow's in trouble, man. Like they don't. The other team does not have an answer to this army. I mean, they're trying to push Blue now, which is good. And I mean, Blue is relatively defenseless with his military away, but like all these villagers are gonna go down for Flux. I think it would be really critical. Yeah, more villagers going down for Flux. Flux is in trouble. Oh no! Oh my god! One more big shot. They don't know. Okay, they noticed. That is just unacceptable from Flux, though. Like, maybe they were distracted. Like, back home with this raid, but, like, that was 3 shots, and they could have one-shot the Mangonite. I mean, Tournament's in trouble, though. This push is doing work, but Flux is losing so much economy. Looking at the Fog of War, though, I don't think the other team realizes where like, a lot of Flux's stuff is. Like, I don't think they know about, like... Well, they just found this wood line, so they really should hit that. But what's going on over here? I can't remember to look into the other side as well. So Trebs from Panda are gonna try and push I'm sorry, Shreds from... Well, they're both named Panza. Shreds from Teal are going to try and push red here. Red's gone to Genoese cross them in, but only one castle, and that castle going down. That won't be too helpful. So it looks like Panda's in trouble on this side, but Grim is... well, where's Grim? This is such a messy game, man. This is such a good 4v4. I'm so happy I caught this. Orange is dying at home. Like, Orange is dying. The Orange does not have a military at home. Their military's out, but they're obliterating Torment. Yet at the same time, their team is getting pushed here by Teal and King Boo. And they have no answer to this. In fact, Red's still in Castle Age. And Pointy's here, but he only has Cavalier, and they don't have the benefits of the relics yet. So, look at just the stream of Paladins of a Cavalier from Hugo. Like, Blue's dead. Blue's... looks like Blue tried to evacuate over here. Now Paladins are into Green's eco as well. And Green's Maggot are just running around this corner, but until the upgrades come in, like, these aren't elite. He needs his upgrades, and he needs them fast, because his team is getting... I mean, I don't know. Who is winning? Look at the scores! The scores are like dead even. This is nuts! This is crazy. This TC is denying... Blue could be defeated at this rate. Like, they have military back here, but they're losing everything. Like, Blue's out of the game. Except for this little raiding army back here, but still. The villagers have to go back to the TC for yellow. The Maggot are coming in. It's up Bracer now, but it looks like Green's eco is... Is Green on 1 TC? Grim Gerbil? Oh no, he is the second one here, okay. But still, he only has 91 vills, which you really need more from Mongols. And his eco is very idle from the raiding, so I feel like... I don't know. But I think this castle, I mean, more villagers are going down for yellow. Sick push over in this left-hand side from King Boo and Panda, but I don't know. I mean, this could be a base trade, because yellow and orange are winning over here, and like, this army can clean up Grim. Grim does not have a lot of upgrades in these Maggot. He has Bracer, and that's it. He doesn't have any of the imp upgrades he needs. He has a lead coming in now, so I feel like yellow should try and take this fight, but they don't know that, and now they're moving over to Teal. And Teal's losing a lot of villagers too. But the Death Ball's coming in, and they have no answer to this. Like, Pointy can snipe Rams, he can try and snipe Siege. But he has the Lithuanian bonus with the attack, but I mean, he can't engage this many Arbalest. And they have upgrades, and Teal is Britain Arbalest as well. But the raiding is coming in here from Blue. Look! Yellow is losing so many villagers. Yellow's at 96. What's Red at? Red's at 86, man. They don't have a lot of eco. What is this game? Oh my goodness. Now Grim's losing his eco. He has elite now, but these aren't enough upgrades. He still needs Parthian tactics, and I don't think he has chem. Like, oh my god, man, what? But Grim's raiding orange. So orange doesn't have any eco. I don't even know who's winning. What is this game? What is this game? Pointy's lost the relics. Timer to who dies first. I don't even know, man. There's too much going on. Like, who's winning? Because this raiding is devastating. And yellow got obsidian arrows. Let's go. This is actually big, because he can kill the buildings of Teal. Teal's eco is a wreck, and the only thing he has to defend his villagers are the buildings. But if yellow melts those, that could be devastating. And yellow's in now. Teal could lose all his eco. But Pointy's getting wiped off the map. And Pointy's gone into skirmishers in a team game, which you never want to do. Granted, they have 10 Pierce armor, but I mean... Actually, you know, they're doing pretty well, to be honest. With, like... maybe, I don't know if Lithuanians get a bonus for skirms, but he's cleaning up these. He's trading cost effectively, I guess. But still, he can't push this back. Look how many Rams are coming in for purple, man. My God, what is this game? I don't think Teal... Okay, no, Teal's 1 TC. Teal almost has no TCs, but Yellow needs to be careful here, because if he loses this army, it's going to be hard for him to make more with it being so far across the map. Okay, yeah, so Lithuanians, I didn't know about that bonus. Then skirms make a bit more sense, but... I mean, Pointy's nearly defeated, like, at this point. And Red's up next, and Red doesn't have anything at home to defend. And Red doesn't have anything, period, to be honest. They don't have a lot of military out. And Panda's just so far behind, but so is Blue. In fact, Hugo needs to just run up and wipe out the rest of this eco from Blue, and then they can hit Green. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Yellow and Orange are the hope of the Southern team. Because Pointy and Red are kind of dead. Like, it's just a matter of time. Red has army here, but he just can't, like, the numbers from our purple and teal are just so big, and Pointy can't really help that much. I don't even know what Poppy's at. Pointy's at 50 population. And he has to receive stone from Orange so he could build new buildings. So it's not ideal. If you go south with the army, they can clean. See, I agree with that, but the issue, Endurance, is that if Hugo goes south, then Green can just push in and wipe out the rest of Hugo's economy. Like, Green can just run right in. There's nothing stopping that, and then I think it's GG. So, like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the better move is to try and get Red to hold on long enough while Orange and Yellow can try and kill Green. Because Green's eco is not that strong. He's at 74 vills, and he can't really fight the Mayans, especially with all the plumes that Yellow has in the field. So I think they just need Siege to kill the castles, and then they can kill Green. But, and Blue's still kind of, like, out of the game. Like, Blue isn't really contributing a lot. They may be able to soon, but... Actually, I say that, but... Yeah, no, he has a few Cavalier here that maybe can raid, but not really enough, and... Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Orange will upgrade to Paladin, and is wiping out the army from Purple. I didn't realize this, you were right. Everything's dead. Is the Southern team going to win this game? Is the Southern team going to win? Purple's lost everything. He lost literally everything. Jeesh. The Northern team's trying to establish trade. Poor Flux. They still haven't killed these Cavaliers from way earlier in the game. He's had to send Mayan plumes back. You know, you're right. They need to finish off Tournament, because Tournament's slowly coming back into the game. But then, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, they went back to clean up this army, and they succeeded. But now Green's pushing with Trebs on the hill. And once the castles go down for Flux, he's in trouble. Like, Flux has one... He has castles up at home, which are safe, but... Yeah, no, I think they need to kill Green. I think if they kill Green, they can win the game. That's the only way. Like, they just need to hold in the south, which Red, it looks like Red can do. But they still have not really... They need to kill Green's Massive Maggot Eye, at least. Like, Orange is raiding, which is good. And he's going to devastate Blue's farming. Right? Hugo! Hugo! There's villagers right here! Whatever. But, yeah, these Paladins coming back around. I mean, to be honest, they could actually really mow down Purple as well, but I think that, like, they can't ignore Green too long, because Grim is at... To be honest, he's not hitting in Vills, and he's been getting raided. He only has 1 TC he's getting Vills out of. And the Southern team is taking the score lead! Are you kidding me? They're raiding up here. They're raiding up here. And they're pushing here. Oh my god. Yeah, just passing, that's fine. They need to have an answer to these castles, though. But I mean, King Boo could be dead in a second. His eco is like a perfect line going across the map. But I mean, I don't know. This, with Obsidian Arrows. The funny thing is, Obsidian Arrows doesn't apply to plumes. It only applies to normal arbalests. So like these aren't really effective against the castle, but they're killing it anyway. No, I think the only way the northern team wins this now is if Grim pushes and kills orange, and he's trying to do that, but because like right here it's a 3v1, and it's a 3v1 that King Boo is losing. Teal's starting to get military on the field more, but I mean at the end of the day it's skirms, which will do okay against the military from yellow, but I mean a few paladins can wipe that up, and the halberdiers, they don't have full upgrades, and they can just melt to the composition. So I mean, Grim has a beastly death ball of Mangadai, and he needs Parthian tactics. Parthian tactics, Grim. Anyway, I think his push is too slow, if I'm being honest. Like he can one-shot these paladins, which is nice, but as long as orange kills his trebs here, he holds, and the trebs will go down. And the orange is raiding as well. And King Boo's slowly dying. He has a ton of production buildings here, but these will go down soon. Yeah, Pointy's making paladin too, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about Pointy Boy, but he's back in the game now. I think the southern team's going to win the game. Pointy Boy has climbed his way back into the game. Blue is not. Blue's just getting a castle up now, but more paladins are coming in. And, the Grim's economy is just not there to keep the production going. It's like he'll clean up the attacks from orange, but he just can't push. He's losing too many siege. What a game, man. What a game. This is so good. This is such a good 4v4. I mean, see, like, Grim has had to resort to building a giant stone wall across the map. Because he can't defend from these raids, and, to be honest, like, they can't even get their trade going, man. The southern team has just started getting their trade up as well. So the southern team definitely has the initiative. I think they're dead on this side. King Blue doesn't have a lot. He has a few arbs. This castle could go down soon. And, I mean, they have no answer to yellow here, and yellow can just run right through and wreck his eco. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. I think the key talking point of this game is that green didn't push enough. Like, green raided a lot, which was really good. But there is a moment where if he just pushed in with siege, he can kill the castles from yellow, and then I think the northern team wins the game. Because if he killed the castles from yellow, then I think he could have just kept it even with orange. Like I don't know. Like there was a moment when they were ahead in this side and they didn't push, and they let yeah, drill would have helped as well. Nice shot there from Teal, but I mean these are just skirmishers and they can be replaced easily. But you know what? I say they've won, but I mean the push is kind of stopped here, and I mean besides some raiding back here and here, they really need to clean these raids a better. The rating from Flux has been beastly this game. You know, I don't know, man. It's just such a mess, this whole thing. Like, as much as I feel like the northern team is able to win if the southern team stops pushing, and they really have stopped pushing. They've been raiding, but you know this group's gonna get cleaned up by Grim. Grim can clean up these soon. They don't really have an answer to this. Like, someone needs to send paladins or something over here, and King Boo is sending some arbs over to clean it up. I'm not even sure if they can do it, and the plumes are so fast they can just run away. Oh! And the markets are dead. Yeah, so the northern team does not have trade, and the southern team, it's growing by the minute. So Flux is playing really well this game, man. But no, I think the southern team is making a big mistake here. They need to push. Every second they wait is a second that blue can get back in the game, and I mean, as I said, blue's at 79 pop, and he only has 5 military in the field, and a lot of that pop is idle. But you know, this wall is up, and I mean, they are secure on this right-hand side, at least for now. It looks like green, orange, and yellow are mounting an attack, but I mean, the Trebs take a while to get through these walls, and Grim will have enough time to run over. And they still haven't killed the Plumes, man! Or these Paladins! This is, like... Oh my god, man, what is this game? You know what, I still think like the Southern team's gonna win. Especially with Pointy. Pointy's starting to raid more. It's not, I mean, he's not really doing a good job, if I'll be honest. Like, I think he thought he could just stream Light Cav into their base, but they're just running to their deaths. Like, these aren't accomplishing anything. And, I mean, Pointy has food to spam for days, I guess, but just Light Cav and these castles are gonna mow them down. Then again, Grim has completely unupgraded besides Bloodline's Scout Cavalry, and he's Mongols, so that's kind of sad too, but... Okay, here comes the push. Man, Flux. Obsidian Arrows does not affect wall, plumes. It doesn't. Like, they'll kill the walls quickly anyway, but they don't. It doesn't affect plumes. These are doing 1 damage each, I think. No, I agree. It should be GG in 5 minutes. But you know what? I mean, they're still kind of holding here. And Grim's launched a counterattack, and Grim can get into the trade, which will be really big. And he can do a lot of damage. But I don't know, it still isn't looking good. All these trebs are going down for Teal, and I feel like Pointy really... Like, Pointy really should be making Paladin at this point. He's max pop. He should have more trade up, and he should be in Paladin. Like, there's no reason for him to be spamming these Light Cav. And they really have not accomplished that much. But they... Oh my god, they opened the gate! No! Torment terminated himself. That could be GG right there. And Yellow's leaving army there to keep the gate open. They have no answer to this, and they can wipe Blue off the map right here. And funny enough, Teal is actually taking the score lead for his team and is pushing back, but I think with this hill Red and this castle, Red should be able to hold. And Green's doing some really good raiding, but it's just not enough, man. It's just not enough. They have no answer to this. This should never have happened. Green should have upgraded to Fortified Wall. I'm not sure if Mongols get it, but if they do, he should have upgraded that. And this should never have happened. This is a major throw on this side. Because they don't have the armor to deal with this. Like, Grim's doing a lot of damage down here, but it's just not looking good. And, you know, Grim's losing his castles right now, which could be the game, because he doesn't have any other form of military besides Magadai. Debated. Yellow's going to snipe the trade, but there is no trade for the northern team. Actually, there's one card there. But, yeah, I feel like this is GG now. There's no way. Like, if this northern team wins this game, I will lose my mind. Like, Teal's pop is looking really good. He's almost maxed. I think King Boo needs to get back in the game. He's only at 125, and I mean, he's 80 on wood. King Boo's like Dave from the 24-hour Lumberjack Challenge, where everything's on wood. He's 80 on wood, 18 on food, and 5 on gold. And those 5 on gold are trade cards. That's his eco. Why? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. And he's sending more to wood. His work's incomplete. He's at 85 on wood now. But he needs more. He needs more RLS, and he needs to get back into this because it's really kind of like a 2v4 right now. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of OP if they did endurance, because like think of it this way. Imagine like in Mayan's late game, like Plumes go to raid you and they're really fast, but they also can snipe like TCs instantly, and like just like you can't even hide bills from them. Like, I feel like it would be really OP if they got it, actually, because it would make their rating that much better, and they're already too good at rating. Does he not have ballistics? That villager survived way too long. No, I think he does. It doesn't matter, I mean. They still, you know, they still can clean this up. They still can clean this up. Orange must have forgot about their paladins up there. Teal's trying to push here, but I mean, Red's kind of holding, and Red's actually teching the Hussar now, which I think is a good choice, in case Teal tries to add in some skirms. I don't see what the Northern team can do at this point. Like, I think they're making the correct choice. Pointy's gone to full Paladin again, and then Pointy's actually added in Bombard Cannons, which is a great idea, because they can really take out these castles quickly. Grimm's already lost one. Yeah, I think this is GG, because once they kill Grimm's castles, he's out of the game. He isn't, I don't know, is he even producing Magadai from these? Actually, he is, but I don't think it matters. He doesn't have the numbers. He just has a few left from this raid. They're slowly being chased down by Red. And not looking good. Not looking good. I still feel like this was such a throw, but with opening that gate. Because, like, they've done so much damage up here, man. Blue's forced to try and clean up the plumes with light cavalry. And they're Malian light cav with Farimba, so they're actually decent at it, but I mean, still, like, it's just not ideal, man. The only thing the Northern team has going for them is that Teal is, like, pushing, and Teal is playing quite well. But actually, he needs to be careful. He could lose a lot of units here, the Sonigar. He's gonna clean it up. And, you know, King Boo is actually back in the game as well. He's starting to push with some Arbalest, but they need siege. I think this has been the theme of the Northern team so much. Like, they were pushing here really solidly earlier with siege, but they seem to have just forgotten about it. Like they need siege ram here. King Boo has 115 villagers on wood. Look at this wood line. It's like the Amazon. He's just deforesting. Like, it's deforestation. Oh my god, dude. Jeez, he's 119. And he's 18 on food, and he has 4 trade cards. King Boo? What do you do, dude? Just sell the wood and use it to make trade cards. I think that is what he's doing, but he needs to delete some of these vills and send some more to food, send some more to make more trade cards. Like, his eco balance just isn't there. It looks like they actually are winning this side, which is funny, but I mean, Green's dead. Grimm's dead. He's about to lose this castle as well. Pointy needs to add trade. Yeah, he only has 7. Adding trade's so important, man. But I don't know. I feel like he's trolling too much with the LC. I don't know, man. Maybe he is trolling, but whatever he's doing, it's working, because Grimm is dead. Yeah, Grimm's out of the game, man. And he's dead permanently until he gets some more castles up. But I mean, what is his pop even at? Grimm's at 8 population. What? Yo, Grimm could be defeated. And Blue resigns. Yeah, it's GG. What a game. Grim Gerbil can be defeated. He has 1 villager here, which somehow hasn't been killed yet. And he has 5 in here, which they can kill soon. Sheesh. Sick play at the end, though, to focus on Grim. I always thought that Green was the key to this game. Because he was playing really well, but if he added in more siege and pushed orange and yellow earlier, I think the North team wins. I think they win easily. But he was always the key. If the other team killed Grim, they win. And if he killed either orange or yellow, his team would win. Man, King Boo, I guess, refuses to resign. He's trying to micro down Light Cav here with Arbalest. I don't think that's really a good idea. But whatever. That, or maybe he's going for the 100 plus villagers on wood achievement. I don't know. Funny enough, he's actually lost half of them. Oh my god, I must have missed the massacre over here to the raiding. Yeah, yellow's coming in now as well. And King Boo's population is just plummeted here.
Ow.
So it's not looking good. I don't know why he's still in the game, to be honest, but I want to wait till he dies so we can look at the stats. Sheesh, what a game. What an amazing game. I am speechless. Like, there's so many, like, good and bad decisions on both sides. Like, we could talk about it for a long time. I don't know why King Boo isn't resigning. Maybe they're in voice chat and he's just trolling, but I don't know. He's just trying to micro down Gray's villagers while his own army is being sniped by Red. Who has... Yeah, and he finally calls it once he's at 56 population. What a game! What an amazing team game. That was so good. I'm so pleasantly surprised, man. Wow. Dude, look at this, the crazy team wall they got off here. The secondary one, the trade. I think the teamwork from the southern team was just better. Like, teal and purple worked well together at the end, but... Jeez. Let's see the stats. Yep, see Grim MVP of his team. And Orange was actually MVP of their team as well. Like, look at the military score, man. Like, Grim's score was so inflated by military compared to eco. Yeah, like, he killed 606, man. Look at the timeline, too. You see Gray getting wiped out. You see Blue getting wiped out. Purple. What a game, man. That was sick. I want to see King Boo. King Boo didn't had 76,000 wood. The second highest, 52. Unbelievable. And he didn't have trade. I don't know, man. I don't know what King Boo was doing at the end, but that was a great game. I have no complaints. That was epic.